When I heard there were turkey riots, I was pretty concerned. I was like, oh shit! I guess Thanksgiving is off. They have gained sentience. Instead of rabble, 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 it's gobble, gobble, gobble. Then I remembered Turkey as a country. It's not the first time I've suffered that disappointment. And the country is located somewhere in this region. I suck at geography. Anyway, the citizens of Turkey got kind of pissed off because their supposedly democratic country isn't really a democratic country. They have no freedom of the press, no right to assemble, none of the stuff that we Americans take for granted. They ain't got none of that. And their prime minister is basically a dictator by the name of Recep Erdogan. Recep Erdogan. Okay, well, I don't blame the citizens of Turkey for not wanting to put up with his shit. I wouldn't put up with the shit of anyone whose name I couldn't pronounce either. So I'm just going to call him Bob the Dictator from now on. So anyway, Bob the Dictator had some interesting things to say about the riots going on in his country. I guess you could call them protests, riots, demonstrations, whatever word you want to use. He had some interesting commentary. He said, "There is now a menace, which is called Twitter. And the best examples of lies can be found there. To me, social media is the worst menace to society." LOL. LMFAO. Seriously, Twitter. Honestly, if Twitter is a threat to your national sovereignty or security, then you don't know how to fucking run a country. Sorry, but it's just fucking true. You know, and it's amazing to me, and I mean, I know this is a very American thing to do, to look at what's going on in another country and then just take it back to the American perspective, but I am an American, and that's what I'm going to do. It's amazing to me that, you know, in some countries, social media is causing sweeping change. I mean, people who were once kind of unaware of the problems, or they were aware of the problems, but they weren't aware that other people were aware of the problems, all of a sudden these people are finding each other. They're talking to each other. They're conveying important ideas to each other. They're gathering up. They're demonstrating. And that is the effect social media has in other countries. And then I think about how it affects our country. Because here in America, Twitter is just some tool for celebrities and pseudo-celebrities to keep everyone informed of their latest projects, like it's so fucking important. By the way, follow me on Twitter so you can hear about my latest projects because they are so fucking important. People in America, you know, for the most part, in America, Twitter is just a tool for people to fucking... today I had eggs for breakfast. Woo! How fucking fascinating is that shit? Or, have you seen the latest pictures of Kim Kardashian's fucking pregnant belly? It's amazing! I don't understand that, by the way. This is kind of a digression, but I'm not understanding why everyone is obsessed with pregnant Kim Kardashian. I know it's kind of a novelty that her belly is now almost as big as her ass, but, you know, it's basic biology 101 shit that pregnant women get big. In fact, that's not even biology 101. That's remedial biology. It's not really that fucking fascinating, America, despite what TMZ seems to think. But getting back on topic, why is social media so inconsequential in America? At first I thought maybe it's because America just doesn't have the same sort of problems that they have in a country like Turkey or Egypt, or any of these countries where we've seen these demonstrations happening. But I mean, but that doesn't really make sense, because America does have some problems. It's got a lot of problems. I mean, unemployment's high, wages are low, income disparity is increasing, the government is becoming ever more draconian and ever less transparent, so there's definitely problems worth taking to the streets to, and some people are taking to the streets. But that's kind of what made me realize the problem, is that you have all these different groups of people who identify that there is a problem, but they don't agree on what the problem is. Like, if you talk to the Tea Party, it's Obama and his socialist commie Nazis trying to ruin America. And if you listen to the left wing, it's like the corporations control everything, which is true, by the way. But, You know, all these different groups have all these different ideas. And then you got the Alex Jones people who are fucking just woo out there in fucking la la land. Like, yeah, the fucking 9/11, that was the government. And Sandy Hook, that was the government. And the Oklahoma tornado, that was the government. It's all the government. Everything bad that happens in America was a secret government plot by Bilderberg and the Illuminati. And we all see it. Yeah. Fucking nuts. But that's the thing, though. Like, all of these groups, they all recognize that shit's fucked up. But they don't just define themselves in opposition to the people in power who are fucking things up. They also define themselves in opposition to the other groups out there. Like, I will never listen to anything Alex Jones says because I don't trust a fucking word that comes out of his mouth. And I'm sure people who listen to Alex Jones wouldn't trust a fucking word I said. They wouldn't listen to a word that comes out of my fucking mouth. In other words, Americans have been divided and conquered. At this point, every political movement in America is just spinning its fucking wheels in the mud. They're not getting anywhere. It's like, take one step forward, take one step back, take one step to the left, take one step to the right. Hey, we're in the same fucking place. America has basically adopted the philosophy that the enemy of my enemy is still my enemy. I think the right-wing people in America need to recognize that corporations have way too much power. And I think the left wing in America need to realize that the Democrats are every bit as bought off as the fucking Republicans. I think that the future of America hinges on those two epiphanies happening. And do I think they are going to happen? Nope. I mean, in a country like Turkey, all you have to do is say, like, injustice, take to Twitter, fuck the government, let's organize here, everyone knows what they are doing, and they all gather around. But in America, it's like, hey, everyone, let's gather here to protest the corporations, and then someone's like, you fucking hate business, and you want to fucking deprive us of jobs, and you're a socialist. So it doesn't work here. It's utter fucking fail from the word go. There's just too many different points of view that are arguing, so nothing will ever cohere into some sort of actual movement for change. I mean, one thing's for certain, if something like that does happen in America, it's not going to happen via Twitter. Because, I mean, Twitter is full of hashtags like, if you go to a black party, or you look good, but, or I remember I got in trouble for. Well, you know what I remember I got in trouble for? I remember I got in trouble for trying to shake America out of its mindless, divisive, apathetic stupor. I'm the Amazing Atheist. Follow me on my social media. And as always, rate, comment, subscribe, favorite, share, and have sex with this video. Peace the fuck out.